Hey! So, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to fight Enderman. And early game, I would not recommend this. Hence why you should at least have iron by now. So, using said iron, it'll make your life slightly easier. It'll take a few more hits, but I'm still going to do it at half a heart. Just because, you know, that's what the series is basically about. Not taking damage, but I just put the iron armor on to show that you should have iron at this point. So, the way Endermen function is they are a neutral mob, and that's not passive or hostile. They are neutral, which means they need to be provoked in order to be hostile. Kind of like a spider during the daytime. So, the way an Enderman works is if you look them in the eyes, or at their head in general, that area of their hitbox, if you look at them with your crosshair, meaning you can still look at them, say this tree was an Enderman, I don't want to spawn one yet in case I accidentally get myself murdered. Say this was an Enderman right here. If I were to look at it like this, I would be completely fine, but the moment I look at the Enderman's head, that's when I would have problems. And Enderman will be neutral until hit or looked at. So there are several different ways we can prevent this. This is all the things you would need in order to defeat an Enderman, I suppose. So the first one would be just preventing the Enderman from hitting you at all. So if you have shears, you can go out and about. You can see there's a patch of pumpkins over there. I'm just going to put one down right here. You find a pumpkin around the world, and if you use shears on said pumpkin, you can get a carved pumpkin, and a carved pumpkin can actually be placed on your head. So a carved pumpkin can be used to look at Endermen without them being hostile towards you. So, for example, I'll spawn an Enderman. As you can see, I can look directly at this Enderman, and it will not get hostile with me. It won't even care. So, with that in perspective, Enderman is pretty much not a threat at all. So if you're going to be dealing with Endermen, say you're in the end dimension and there's a lot of Endermen around you, just bring a carved pumpkin if you're not good at fighting them. This is by far the easiest method to deal with an Enderman because you don't have to kill it. So there are several methods. Another method would be to put the Enderman into a boat, because Endermen teleport. That's something I failed to mention earlier. They teleport. And if an Enderman teleports, they typically try to teleport to a location behind you. So if you put the Enderman in a boat, they cannot move, like, at all. Can I put a boat here? Push you into it. And now, I can get mad all at once. It can still hit you, so don't get too close to it, but it cannot move. Which means you can now kill the Enderman without having any issue whatsoever. That is one of the easy methods to take care of an Enderman that a lot of speedrunners use, that you can use to defeat one. So, say you don't have the wood, but you have iron. You can also make a bucket. So, with said bucket, you can fill it with water. And Endermen have a weakness to water, which means they try to avoid it as if another mob would try to avoid lava. They avoid that too, if you're wondering. But water has a pretty big radius, which means if I were to piss off an Enderman and I were to place water down, the Enderman would not be able to get to me. So, let's just piss off the Enderman. Now look at that. It's gonna make this noise of it being mad. And now the Enderman cannot get to me. I don't know where it is. This is actually terrifying. Well, anyhow. So I'm gonna get this Enderman mad at me. And now you'll see it can't touch the water or it'll take damage. So, what you can do is you can sit here in the water from a safe distance, you'll be able to defeat the Enderman. Keep in mind they can teleport onto trees, walk up blocks. So it is slightly problematic if you are under a tree like this, because then they can fall on top of you. They just tried to teleport into the water, I think. They took damage. They also have this hidden ability where they can pick up blocks. So as long as you don't get too close to the Enderman, you can kill it. And just like that, you took out an Enderman with a water bucket. If you want to mess with Enderman, you don't have iron, you just have blocks, then you can actually abuse the fact that they are tall. Say there's an Enderman right here. Enderman can hit you if you're close enough, but if you're at least 2 blocks away, the Enderman cannot reach you. Or a block and a half, rather, this is. The Enderman can't reach you, as you can see. It's too tall. So as long as you have stuff above your head, you will not take damage. And these are pretty much all the easiest methods to take out an Enderman. There are methods to stun lock an Enderman while just simply attacking it. And that is pretty risky, but judging this is a video of taking risks, according to my half a heart, I will do it for you. So if you hit an Enderman at an angle like this, you're gonna make this difficult for me, aren't you? As you can see, it doesn't want to move. For a second there, it did move at the end. But that is another possible way. A sword swings just fast enough to be able to do it with an Enderman. If you pretty much just keep your distance and swing from your maximum attack range, which is about 3 blocks. So I would be able to hit an Enderman that's pressed up against this block. Those are pretty much all the easiest methods to take care of an Enderman. But wait, just in case if you're wondering, yes, you can block up 2 blocks for whatever reason. An Enderman cannot hit you if you're 2 blocks tall. I don't get it. I don't know why. But it works on Enderman too, not just zombies. So keep that in mind next time you're fighting an Enderman. And it just vanished into... yeah, it's just gone again. Well, I gotta show you that it works at least. Get over here. So yeah, an Enderman cannot hit you whatsoever. Maybe it teleported into the water and then it just pacified itself. There's also a chance it could have teleported too far away and despawned. But an Enderman is faster than you, so even if you are sprinting and jumping at the same time, an Enderman can outrun you. So I will demonstrate this real quick. The Enderman is gaining on me. So if you run a diagonal, they have a harder chance at reaching you, but as long as you're under cover, then they can't hit you anymore. No, this tree was not planned, it just happened to be here and it was perfect. So, while I'm defeating this Enderman, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.